Fecto Elfilis is one of the most mysterious and powerful entities in the Kirby series, debuting as the final boss in Kirby in the Forgotten Land. He comes from deep space, and possesses a rare, incredibly dangerous ability: the power to open dimensional rifts and travel freely between dimensions. It's this very power that sparked a major turning point in the history of the Forgotten Land. Long ago, Fecto Elfilis arrived on the planet and began a violent invasion, attacking the native wildlife. But before he could complete his conquest, he was captured by an advanced civilization and taken to a facility called Lab Discovera. Instead of destroying Fecto Elfilis, the civilization decided to study him, specifically his dimensional warp abilities. Over time, this research gave the civilization access to high-level technology, allowing them to master teleportation and other spatial phenomena. But 30 years into the experiments, something went wrong. Fecto Elfilis was split into two separate beings. His kind and empathetic side became Elfilin, while his aggressive and invasive nature became Fecto Forgo. Elfilin managed to escape, but Forgo was sealed away inside the Eternal Capsule. Eventually, the civilization abandoned the planet entirely, most likely due to overpopulation, and left both beings behind. In the far future, Fecto Forgo began to manipulate and possess the wildlife left on the planet using psychic powers. Those possessed creatures became the Beast Pack, and their goal was simple: capture Elfilin and reunite the two halves into Fecto Elfilis once again. This led directly to the events of Kirby in the Forgotten Land, where Kirby has to stop the rebirth of this powerful being. As for the name, Fecto was likely derived from perfect, referring to Fecto Elfilis being a complete or perfected life form, and Elfilis comes from Elfilin, the peaceful half of their soul. Elfilin itself is an anagram for nil life. Nil is the Japanese name for void, so that's quite an interesting name. What is the Forgotten Land itself? Kirby ends up here after being sucked through a dimensional rift. These rifts were created by Fecto Forgo, who was using them to kidnap Waddle Dees and force them to work at Lab Discovera, the research facility of the lost civilization. The New World was once home to an incredibly advanced society. We see the remains of shopping malls, highways, theme parks, factories, even power plants. They weren't just decorative. They belonged to real in-universe corporations like Holine Corp, which built the cities and streets, Alival Holding Company, which ran many businesses, and Lightron Works, a group focused on high-level scientific research. But what was this ancient civilization really? I believe this could be the origin point of the Ancients, the same race responsible for powerful technology throughout the series. And if they truly did leave their planet due to overpopulation, how did they escape? The answer might be the lore Starcutter. The Ancients would have built the lore around this time, using the warp data and advanced tech they developed from studying Fecto Forgo. That would explain how the lore can travel across space and time, even through the same kinds of dimensional rifts that Forgo uses.